One day you will look back and ask one brutal question. Did I live a high-quality life, or did I just stay busy? Here's the scary part. Life feels long, but it is not. The average person gets roughly 30,000 days. That is it. If you are 30 years old, a big chunk of those days is already gone. And someday is the most dangerous word in the language, because someday tricks you into thinking you have infinite time. In the next few minutes, I will give you a simple system to live better, not work harder, not hustle. A real system that makes your days feel fuller, cleaner, and more meaningful. The real definition of a high-quality life. A high-quality life is not about having more time. It is about making your time count. And it runs on three things. 1. How you experience time. 2. What you prioritize. 3. Who and what you allow to drain you. Let's build it. Time feels fast for a reason. When you were a kid, summer felt endless. Now a whole year disappears like a week. That is not you getting lazy. That is your brain. Your brain measures time by recording new experiences. When everything is new, your brain saves more memories. Time feels slower. But when your days are routines, your brain stops recording. Same breakfast, same commute, same scrolling, same shows. The days blur. Time speeds up. This is time blindness. Fix. Inject small novelty on purpose. Not a new life, a new detail. Try one of these. Take a different route once a week. Learn one tiny skill per month. Have one real conversation with a stranger or a neighbor. Change one habit for 5 minutes a day. New experiences force your brain to pay attention, and attention stretches time. If you want your life to feel longer, make it less automatic. Busy is not the same as meaningful. Most people confuse movement with progress. So here is a tool that resets your priorities fast. The deathbed test. Imagine you are 90. Looking back, will you care about that extra hour of pointless work? Or that argument you kept feeding? Or that time you spent waiting for someone to reply on a screen? Probably not. So do this simple exercise. Write down everything you want to achieve. Now circle the top 3. Everything else becomes your avoid list, not maybe later. Avoid, because knowing what not to do is more valuable than knowing what to do. And here is a small, practical boost for your life. Stop wasting life in typing bubbles. If it matters, call. If it does not matter, skip it. Clean communication saves time and mental energy. Also, simplify your environment. Complex setups create complex maintenance. And maintenance eats your life. Protect your brain and energy. Most people think they need more time, but what they really need is more energy. Would you rather have 12 drained hours or 8 sharp hours? Energy is a life multiplier. First, sleep is not optional. Sleep is your brain's power source. Without it, your decisions become terrible. You become impulsive. You chase comfort. You quit early. Second, movement creates clarity. If you feel stuck, do not overthink. Move your body. A short walk. A few push-ups. 5 minutes of stretching. Micro-workouts count. They stack. And here is a truth that hits hard. You are 2 different people. Morning, you makes plans. Evening, you pays the price. So stop making plans that evening you cannot realistically follow. Make the plan smaller. Make it frictionless. High-quality life is not willpower. It is design. People and money can steal your life. Relationships work like bank accounts. Every interaction is a deposit or a withdrawal. Checking in is a deposit. Only showing up when you need something is a withdrawal. If you want higher life quality, invest in people who invest back and cut the energy vampires, not with drama, with distance. Also, do not ignore weak ties, those casual acquaintances, old classmates, friendly neighbors. They are bridges to opportunities and new ideas. Now, money. Money is not just money. It is freedom of time. Here's the trap. Lifestyle inflation. More income, bigger costs, more stress, less time. So build margins. Live below your means, not to suffer, but to create space. Space is real wealth. And buy experiences more than objects. Objects usually decay. Experiences grow in meaning. The 1-minute quality checklist. If you want something simple you can actually use, here it is. Before you say yes to anything this week, ask, does this matter at 90 years old? Is this giving me energy or stealing it? Is this building my future or maintaining my comfort zone? Am I doing this for me or for approval? Am I comparing myself to others or improving from yesterday? That last one is huge. Comparison destroys life quality. The only fair comparison is you versus yesterday. Nobody is coming to rescue your time. Nobody is going to live your life for you. So pick one small change today. Just one. Change one routine. Remove one drain. Call instead of typing. Sleep 1 hour earlier. Say no once. Do one 5-minute experiment. And then repeat. Because your habits become your days. Your days become your years. And your years become your life. If you want, comment one thing that currently steals your time. I will reply with the simplest fix that gives you the biggest quality boost. See you in the next one.